Dear students, welcome to our EVS lecture. My name is Shrutika Suresh Lohar, and today we are going to begin with a new lesson in EVS textbook. Name of the lesson is So Many Kinds of Animals. Let's start with it. Can you tell? You will easily recognize the animals in the picture. Tell their names and also their special features. There's an elephant, there's a snake, there's parrot, there's a stag, and there's myna too. These are different animals of different species. Can you tell? Name us animals that fly in the sky, animals that live in water. Animals that fly in the sky are called as birds. For example, crow, sparrow, parrot, eagle, pigeon. And animals that live in water, we call them aquatic animals. For example, fish, crab, clams, prawns, octopus, etc. etc. Animals that are black, animals that have many colors. Some animals are black in color, like crow, like elephant, and some animals have different colors on their body. For example, we know peacock, we know tiger. They are colorful ones. Very large animal. The very large animal, you can say an elephant, and a blue whale is a largest mammal. And very tiny animals, the insects and the microorganisms are the very tiny animals that we know. Where will you find us? An eagle flies high in the sky. A cow walks on the ground. Fish swims in water. We are of different colors. The egret is white. The crow is black. The buffalo, too, is black. But the peacock has many different colors. We may be big, we may be small. The horse and the bullock are large in size. The goat and the dog are of medium size. The mouse and the squirrel are small. The earthworm and the cockroach are smaller still. Gnats and ants are very tiny indeed. Can you tell which animal run very fast? Which animal move very slowly? There are animals like cheetah is a fast runner. Even ostrich runs really fast. Horse also runs faster. And the smaller, slower animals are the sloth bear and snails. And you can say slugs. You can say tortoise also slower in motion. We move in different ways. A squirrel is a small animal. It is nimble. It climbs up a tree quickly and swiftly runs along its branch. The elephant's body is bulky. Its legs are heavy. An elephant cannot run at any great speed. The deer has thin legs. It runs very fast. A frog's hind legs are long, so it can easily hop, jump, and leap. Can you tell why do we keep cows? Name some other animals that are useful to us. We keep cows because we need milk. There are some other animals who are useful to us like donkey, camel, sheep and goat, ox, buffaloes. These animals are useful to us. Why do we not like it if there are mice or bedbugs in our house? We do not like mice. We do not like bedbugs because mice destroys the food grain and other material. It nibbles everything and it wastes it. And bedbugs are the insects that are harmful to us. That's why we do not like them. They are of no use to us. Otherwise, we would have fed them. You find us useful. People love to keep animals. The dog guards our house. People like to keep cats too. Cows, buffaloes, and goats give us milk. Some people keep hens. We get meat, milk, and eggs from animals. Bullocks help with farm work. Hitched to a cart, they can draw heavy burdens too. Horses and donkeys too are used to carry burdens. We look after animals we keep. We feed them. We take care of them when they are ill. The animals we keep become very dear to us. We are great crashers. Some animals enter our houses even though we don't want them. Mice and rats destroy stored grain besides gnawing other things in the house. Sometimes we find bedbugs in our house. They suck our blood. Spiders make cobwebs in the house. Mosquitoes, flies, gnats, and cockroaches are a nuisance too. Even so, these troublesome animals too have an important place in nature. We have seen that animals around us can be grouped in different ways. We form these groups using our everyday observation. However, when scientists classify animals, they look at more important characteristics of animals. Let us see how they do it. We suckle our young. The young ones of animals like cow, dog, goat, and rat grow up on their mother's milk. These animals have four legs. They have hair on their body. They have external ears. We fly. Birds have only two legs. They have two wings to fly with. Their body is covered with feathers. There are differences in the flying ability of different birds. The eagle can soar high into the sky and stay in the air for a long time, but the cock does not fly high and comes down soon too. We live in water. There are many different kinds of fish. They live in the water. Fish have fins. They use their fins to move in water. There are scales on a fish's body. Look at this diagram over here. This is a diagram of fish. There are fins. On left side, there are different arrow marks showing fins. Where are the fins? Then here, a fish has scales on its body. It has eye and it has gills to breathe in, breathe out. A fish has gills behind its eyes. Fish uses their gills to breathe in water. Fish consumes oxygen diluted in water. We creep and crawl. Chameleon, house lizard, and snakes are animals that crawl. They have scales on their bodies. Chameleon and house lizard have four legs, but these legs are very short. The snake does not have any legs at all. We are called insects. Butterflies have wings too, but we don't call them birds. They are insects. They are smaller than birds. Besides, they have 6 legs. Animals which have 6 legs are called insects. So butterflies are insects. Mosquitoes, houseflies, and cockroaches are insects too. Do you know? Bats have wings, but they don't have feathers on their body. Young ones of bats feed on their mother's milk. Bats are not birds like crow, sparrow, and parrot and cock. They are included in the group of the cow, tiger, deer, and mouse. They are included in different groups. Let's see the next thing. Use your brain power. Into which of the following group would you put the owl, the monitor lizard, and the cat? Group 1. Cow, dog, goat, suckle our young one. In this group, we will include cat, crow, sparrow, parrot, and cock. In this group goes owl, as it's a bird. Chameleon, house lizard, and snake. In this group goes monitor lizard. Okay, this was about a few animals we are familiar with, but there are many more animals in the world. There are a lot of differences in the color, shape, and size of animals. There are differences in the ways they move and the places they live in. These differences that we see among animals have gives rise to a lot of variety in animals. The number of animals that live in the sea is also very large. There is great variety among them too. It is very interesting to learn about all such animals. Do try to find out more about them when you are older. What we have learned so far? Let's see. Different animals are found in the air, on the ground, and in water. There are differences in the color, shape, and size of animals, and also in the ways they move. We find some animals useful. We keep such animals. Some animals are a nuisance for us. Scientists classify animals according to certain important characteristics. Always remember, variety is the rule of nature.